This is the MGM 1 month overview reading for October 2022. It's currently September 23rd, 2022, 8:09 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for the month of October is a big move to the upside and the completion of a rally. It looks like it's pretty bullish month for MGM actually, and it's not so much for a lot of companies. Matter of fact, I think it's bullish at the beginning, like the other ones. Yeah, it's bullish like the beginning. So there's like a relief rally in the first week of October, it seems. Behavior around the month's high for October. We're going to revisit a support level, and there'll be a sharp dip within a period of rotation along that support level. There'll be a sharp dip off of the high, and that sharp dip will revisit a past opportunity at a support level that was like recently a past opportunity. Behavior around the low will have a big move off of the low. On a 1 month chart, it'll stand out. This is a move from overbought territory, severely overbought territory, or from like a short squeeze, or possibly like a big move higher to fill a previous gap down. But that's the behavior around the low. And it looks like there's a pretty notable reversal here towards the end of the month. Like after reaching a low around the 27th, it looks like we have a big move higher into next month. So this would be there'd be a good opportunity in here right around the 27th. In any case, so before we get any further, guys, please do the channel a favor and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if there's somebody you know that this could help, please share it with them. It'll help us. Most importantly, follow that rule of karma. Super important. If you're going to utilize this information for trading and you expect to make returns, you better be following that rule of karma. Believe me. And if you don't know what that is, go check out the video. It's on YouTube, my friends. So we start out the month of October with a decline to and through a support level. We do a reversal below that support level and then come back and reuse it as support. There's also a move higher through a resistance on a 1-day chart, followed by a decline back down shortly thereafter on a 1-day chart. But this move to and through a support and then reversing and coming back and using it as support, that's on a 1-month scale. Looks like we have a high correlation for the month here on the 4th, so there should be a prominent crest or high here, and there's also sideways fluctuations along support level. On the 5th, we break down from resistance, which it may be the resistance from the 4th, but we break down from resistance. After reaching resistance, critical resistance on a 1 month, we break down with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. And those spikes up, usually they meet moving averages as their resistance. Moving averages are usually in bearish formation. And it looks like on the 6th we have probably a lower low than we have on the 5th. And there should be a month's trough here. Possibly even into the end of the month, or into the end of the week, matter of fact. There's a trough here early on the 6th, and a little bit of a rally on the 6th. There's a big decline through multiple support levels on a multi-day chart. There's 2 swing trade opportunities in here. One involving what may very well be the high. No, I think the high's probably next week. So one involving a sharp dip within a period of decline, and the other one involving multiple headwinds pushing pushing shares lower. But then on the 7th, it looks like out of a trough, we have a big move to the upside, a breakout on a 1 month chart. It'll stand out, and it looks like we likely gap up. We gap up, and then on the 10th there's a prominent high, or a month's high here on the 10th, 11th, but also there's a low within close proximity to that high, and we have a notable decline. I mean, this will stand out on a 1 month chart on the 10th from a crest or high. On the 11th we have we have volatility and a sharp dip within that period of volatility. On the 12th, an important critical price level or critical resistance level highlighted. Looks like we have if it's anything like the other stocks that I've seen, there's like a pop and then a big price swing here, like a pop and then a big drop and then like maybe a comeback there. Some of them have a low on the 14th, but I'm not seeing that so much here. There is a period of bearish price swings on the 13th with a sharp dip that'll stand out on a 1-month chart within that. On the 14th, bullish price swings. On the 15th, it looks like we have another prominent trough for the month. We have selling from near overbought territory on RSI to reach a low. It looks like a day's low towards the late morning. There's a rally somewhere between the 17th and the 18th, though, because we have the halting on the 18th, the halting of a bullish trend marked by a decline through a critical support level on a 1-month chart. Congress is highlighted, either that or an important, like a not so common leader of the company, maybe like an executive or something that's not usually in the highlights. But there's something super important for early morning here. And we usually have like a holding pattern or something when we see the Hierophant card. There's like usually a holding pattern, then a big swing or a big move in one direction. On the 20th, we successfully turn resistance on a 1-month chart into new support. And then on the 21st, we do some sideways rotation along support, and then there's a fast sudden move higher marking the end of that period of support. It looks like on the 24th, there's a decline that ends with a fast sudden move to the upside. So I think we probably have a gap up over the weekend and then a decline with a move higher out of that probably on the end of the 25th. But there's a U-shaped dip on the 25th and 2 swing trade opportunities there. One involving a decline with a sharp dip within that period of decline, and the other one involving a move higher through resistance on a 1-day chart, followed by a decline back down through that same price level shortly thereafter. It looks like we have another trough here that'll stand out on a 1-month chart. And then on the 26th, we have a move higher. Looks like there's a high somewhere around here as well, between the 26th, early 26th or the 27th. But we have a move higher that'll stand out on a 1-month chart, and then it'll move back down, or a full retracement of that move higher, both on the 26th. Decline, that offers an opportunity to open up a long position on the 27th. And we may have a prominent low here. This may be the low. Either like the 25th is a low or the 27th is a low. There's a breakout out of this. This is a great opportunity. There's a rally on the 28th that increases with momentum moving into the day. I'm advised to provide protection for swing trade at the end of the day on the 28th. On the 31st, we have a decline through a support level to meet another support level, and then we do sideways rotation along that support. It looks like towards the end of the day I'd want to sell that protection that I bought on the 28th. And then the sneak preview for the following month, for November, is out of a decline. There's a big move, like all the way from the bottom of a range to the top of a range, and that's on the scale of a 1-month chart. So with that said, guys, that's the MGM October 2022. Let me know what you think by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And most importantly, follow that rule of karma. Spend that money all out of love, and the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold in all directions. Later.